Hi, welcome to Making All the Plans. I'm Connie, and if we haven't met before, I'm a busy mom of 2 active kids, and both my husband and I have full-time careers. My goal is to share with you how I stay on top of all life throws at me in one planner so that you might be able to do the same. Today, I am going to put a subscription tracker together that I will put in my finance section, and I am just going to kind of sketch it out as we go. But really what I want is a yearly tracking area and a monthly tracking area, and I want to track what I'm paying, how much it is, and when I have to pay it, whether it's the first of every month or whether it is March 15th. I used to have an area on my monthly bill tracker where I could put my subscriptions. However, I'm sure I'm not alone, but my subscriptions are getting bigger and harder to keep track of. So I wanted to create a sheet where I could keep better track of all the things that I am paying on a monthly and yearly basis. And that goes beyond my insurance or any of those other recurring bills that are normal. These are choices that I'm making, not necessities. So I'm starting by putting in some little hash marks for my columns, and I don't need them huge. I do write pretty small. So I left 2 inches for the name of the subscription, an inch and a half for the cost of the subscription, and another inch and a half for the date that the subscription renews. And then I left a pretty large margin so that I could make a note of which was the yearly section and which was the monthly section. And then I will probably throw some washi tape in as well. And I am using dot grid paper here. I prefer the dot grid paper because I feel like it's more versatile than a lined paper, but it helps me draw the lines that I want in a straight manner because I struggle drawing straight lines on just a blank piece of paper. So my plan for this page is to have 2 tables. The one at the top will be a yearly overview of my subscriptions, and then the bottom will be a monthly subscription area. I will say that if you have a lot of subscriptions, you may need a page for your yearly and a page for your monthly, or if you're going to put bills on here as well, that could also fill a page quickly. But for today, my plan is just 2 small tables for my optional, and I'm putting that in quotes, optional fees and subscriptions. And to draw these lines and write in my headers, I am using my Kelly Creates fine liner, and it's a 05 tip pen. And I prefer it when I'm doing things like this just because it's a little bit bolder and inkier than some of my other pens, especially the Muji .38, which is what I would normally use to draw in permanent lines. And I am going to write a subscription tracker up the side here so that when I'm flipping through my finance area, this edge will look different than the other pages in that area that are all monthly bill trackers. So this will stand out to me as I flip through. And I probably should have pushed it a little bit closer to the edge of the paper, but I was thinking originally that I was going to put washi tape on the edge, and then I decided that I wouldn't do that. So I definitely could have scooted that a little bit closer to the edge of the page. I am going to grab some washi tape though, and if I can remember where it's from, I will link it down below. It looks like I might have written on the inside where it was from, but I am just going to run this up alongside of the hole punch area. Although I do want to make sure that I leave area to write yearly and monthly between the washi tape and my tables. And what's better than one washi tape but 2? And one of the things I really like about washi tape, other than the price point and the versatility, is that you can stack them next to each other. You can layer them. You can even layer the same washi tape on top of itself for a different look. So here I have butted 2 up next to each other, and I think it looks awesome, but I decided that I would bring in a third washi tape here as well. And I love how it covers up the seam of those other two washi tapes. So I really like the look that it gives. Now I am going to layer a little bit of washi tape over here next to where I wrote subscription tracker, and I am just tucking it over the top of the sheet of paper, and I'm doing this so that it is easier to find when it is in my planner. If I have that little bit of tape at the top, I can either feel it or see it when I'm looking for the subscription tracker within my planner. And now I'm going to write yearly and monthly down the side. And I wish I had just turned the page and wrote it normally because I have a hard time writing down in a line, if that makes sense. So the way yearly is written, I have a hard time making sure that it is either left justified or centered. So for me, it is usually better to just turn my page and write it normally. However, I am going for functionality of the page, so we are going to go with it. I am going to start writing in my subscriptions, and I will note that I bet these aren't all of them. These are just the ones that I could think of and that I've already written down somewhere else. But I'm sure as the month goes along, I will find others that I'm getting charged for. So I just need to start being more conscious about what I'm getting charged for. So the first thing you can see is my Ring yearly subscription, and I'm currently trying to keep these in order, but I'm going to try not to stress out about keeping them in order because I definitely don't want to redo this list each time I get a new subscription. So my yearly subscriptions are Ring, which is our doorbell and our cameras, Ladder, which is a fitness program, which I'm kind of on the fence about, but our health insurance program helped pay for that, so that's why I'm trying that out. Same thing with my Fitness Pal. I really do like it, but I'm out of the habit of tracking my food. So again, the health insurance helped pay for that, so that's why I'm trying it out. Life 360, if you've watched any of my videos recently, my son just got his license, so we are paying the yearly subscription for that. Temply, which I was trying out for making all the plans things. It's not something I love, so I will probably drop that in October. Amazon Prime, it is what it is. It's almost a necessity, but it isn't. And then Dropbox, which I do have some personal things in it, but it's mostly for my making all the plans videos, so I don't have to store them on my computer long term. Then for monthly subscriptions, I have two different Apple data plans, one that me and my kids are on, and then one that my husband is on. I have Patreon, which is it's only $1 a month, but she's not posting videos lately, and I'm not sure why, but I feel like $1 is not that big of a deal, so I might keep it, I might get rid of it. Netflix, I don't think you can go yearly on that, which is a bummer. I would love to just pay it once a year and be done, but I'm pretty sure that's one of those monthly only choices. Then we have Hulu and Disney Plus. I know you can go yearly for Hulu, but I don't know if you can go yearly for the Hulu Disney Plus combo. So I will look into that. And then my son has two subscriptions, and that is Crunchyroll, which is like an anime platform, and then his Microsoft Xbox subscription. And those are kind of along the lines of Christmas presents that get spread across the year. But again, I wish those were both yearly subscriptions. I might look into changing those as well. The other thing that I want to add to this page is a total. And I didn't put a total on the page right now because I want to make it through the rest of May and see if I've missed any subscriptions, at least my monthly subscriptions. So after that, then I will go ahead and do a total at the bottom. So I also grabbed just a few stickers that I could color in, and I debated on whether I was going to use the flowers or just the leaves or just those little stems there. And I decided that I would just use the two little stems. and fill in that white space next to subscription tracker. I didn't really want to put more washi tape on the page because it is very busy, so that's why I decided just to put these 2 greenery sprigs on the page. And then I'm going to use my friction highlighter in that greenish color to color them in. So let me know down below how you track your subscriptions. I always go back and forth between whether I should have it in my planner or if I should put them on the calendar somehow or what. But I thought that I would try it out in my planner since I am in my planner every month to track my bill payments. But if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you came away with a few good ideas for your planner or for just keeping track of these pesky subscriptions. I hope that everybody has a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!